Hey there, we have a really quick little update here of those emergency fixes I was talking about. Let me jump into the level. And as it loads, keep in mind that everything else that I mentioned earlier is still there. We have all of our new music effects, which are running in different sections. I'll actually leave those on. Let me grab a quick weapon here. That'll work. Have a couple shields. Now, there we have those. Simple shield and weapon. So, first things first, take a look around here. You'll notice that I've retextured the world so that things aren't quite so obnoxiously bright. Jump back into the teleporter. Especially here, it was extremely noticeable before with the really brightness that we had before. I've also adjusted the jumping stuff so that it actually comes through a little bit better and you drop right down to the ground, which makes life a little easier. I've addressed the lighting in the vegetation. I do need to get a couple extra textures so that we can get some variations. I have retextured the assassin here. And as we're taking damage and doing things like our shield are taking damage, the durability is dropping, etc. But it's also important to notice that, and keep in mind this is affecting our armor as well, so our starter armor will get dropped down and eventually need to be refreshed. There we go. This. Refresh things. Also, made some quick changes over here to fix the fact that the trigger zone stopped working all of a sudden when I was coming to my fallen monastery. Discovered that when I turned on occlusion culling, that all my buildings were labeled static, so they'd be included in the culling. Unfortunately, that initially caused a problem. So I took that off, redid this. Let's try that again. Go back in here. I also went into the teleporter room here in the center and I took out the stairwell. So now when we come in here, we can actually see this little room. Jump in here. See what I mean? Added the delay to the teleporters, which is kind of fun. And then even while we're in here, yes, I'm just running past them like ouch. I'll take the occasional hit, but that will still let me run around and, generally speaking, stay away from them. I also did a twist for the zombies so that while we're here, actually let me do this, pull the nearest zombie so you can see what I mean here. There we go. Now when I hit him, there. So I fixed that. By the way, just to bring it up, my shield is down to 38 points in durability, so it's getting there. It's sucking up a lot of damage. Now there are critters all over the place. You should be able to hear music a little better here. Right? And that brings us here. So we should be coming up on daylight shortly, which will be good, so I can show you what things look like when they're not quite so day glow bright. And we're looking at the sky here. Last but not least, while I have a moment, probably shouldn't be running into that. There we go. Last, while I have a moment here, I wanted to show you the newest mobs that are actually running around menacing the countryside. They're over by Miriella here. And that's our lizard men. So I'm going to just run around the edge of him so we can pull him up onto the shoreline. Here he comes. They're pretty cool. So they're kind of fun. And last but not least, I also... sun's coming up. Good. I also... Truck on over here. Gack. Alright, fine. I'll stay underwater for a second. What I came through here, I also added a woodcutter around the corner here. Shawl. And at her shed, there's an extra chest on the side in case you missed out on grabbing goodies. Go in there and do so. Notice the new texturing. Nothing's quite so overpoweringly bright. I think that really does help us a lot. And this is our newest NPC. That's Maggie. I'm going to add some context for her, give her some conversation, because I've been working with somebody's new conversation editor. It works pretty good. Otherwise, yeah, there we go. Little bit of everything. Hope you guys enjoy. Bye-bye.